Go in the Motor City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. This will be taken to the back of the end zone, and he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down, rolling to his right, and this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On the move to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Trey Flowers able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Mahomes now to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And the kick here no good, but a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Stafford and the Lions now have it first and 10 at their own 23. A look at Kerryon Johnson, second-year man out of Auburn. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Stafford throws complete to Galladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Looking downfield for Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This is McCoy. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Here's McCoy, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
He's got his man. It's Williams. They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Damian Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Andy Reid, never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Man, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. So they will go for it. Stafford. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Emmanuel Ogbah, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Yellow, 180. I don't think you got it, sir.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Now McCoy. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Third and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
And Butker able to put this one through. Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free agent. He's been really good.
Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job. But Butker found his home in Kansas City, a franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
On second down, Johnson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
Here's Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. A big play there for Detroit, and even 40 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
To throw is Stafford. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Emmanuel Ogbah able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He shakes him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chris Jones. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Just beating the play clock. Stafford. And he's going to go down again. Frank Clark. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that...
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, at a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So after the INT, here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, and now it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes, being chased out left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rashaan Melvin. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into to the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Hey, 180. Let's go. Hey, alert. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Come on, come on. Hey, 32. Mike's 50. Hey, let's get this. Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey, Foxtrot. Hey. Any day. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. On first down, Stafford here. He finds his man Johnson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Double right.
On first down, it's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. He gets this one to Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
180.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Stafford. And the pressure gets to him again. Emmanuel Ogbah getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Back to throw. Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 13 yards there at a Kansas City first down. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skill.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Ready? 250. I'm coming for you,
This is Scarborough. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. From his goal line here, Hill. And he's going to let it go deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 97 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Again, it's Johnson. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now they'll run it with Scarborough. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Chiefs on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Mahomes now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. McCoy's got the 1st down and more. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes to throw once more. And it's caught. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. Here we go with Johnson. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Chiefs, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll drop down to 1-3. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. Can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. Now get it.
The rhythm. They're gonna get you. Chris Jones will give them a refresher on O-line pressure.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank.
Harris Jr. gives better coverage than a 5G network.
Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars in the Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait. I got power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish him.
KO fans, do you feel the beat? Well, feel the rhythm as they take the field.
When I got a thing with me, I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars in the Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars in the Shawshank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a cut now.
Coach John Gruden.
Sleep designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the crew it wasn't true. I know it's true 'cause you look like
Better double up on Julio.
Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up.
Ramsey's earned respect on both sides of the field.
Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars in the Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank.
The Heartbreak Kid makes offenses scared.
Bars in the Shawshank.
Let's go, the rhythm, backyard heroes.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one from them.
One more thing about superstars. They make every play count. Hold on to that ball, cuz you got one drive to score from your 25. Then it's their turn.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did.
Playing skills.
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip,
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Get on up, it's Superstar KO time.
Watch out flip,
Let's go, baby.
You've added the Quiet Storm to your playlist. Troy Polamalu.
I get the money, but I never switch.
They cannot hold us.
Yo, DeMarcus is a tank, gunning for quarterbacks.
He was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hate cause I on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the haters, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, Be like a flavor,
Make way for number 97, Nick Bosa. Here we go, the rhythm, mirror match. All right, y'all, here's a Trey Mo tip. Everyone's got strengths and weaknesses. Let's see what you got. You're 25, one chance to score, and you gotta go for 2. You've got one drive to score on it, so get going. 1st and 10, back to pass, and incomplete on the deep ball. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. What you thinking now? 2nd down, running it, and he'll push forward here for a nice little gain. Keep it live with that gain of 5. Gain 5 more, or this drive might be no more. Out of the gun on 3rd. He's going deep downfield. He takes it in. Complete. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Big hit bearing down on him there. He couldn't hang on. The rhythm drops back. Throwing it again. Uh-oh. Can he get him? Toward the back corner of the end zone. But he could not get the feet down. That's incomplete. Set to go. Maybe call a run. Throwing the ball is not working. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. And that's another. Buckle up. You're in the rhythm. Dropping back to throw on 4th. Sliding right. Going to air this one out. Trying to throw across his body. Intercepted. Don't do that. That pass is. Give it up for your defense. Now make them proud. Score here and win. First carry for Marcus Allen. And this play will be blown up by DeMarcus Lawrence. Got pushed back a yard. Bet you didn't like that so much. Time to get up and push back. Looks to throw it. Looking left side. It's complete. Scoreless so far. Can't look back. Time for drive 2. 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Incomplete. Looking at 2nd down now. Still 10 to go. It'd be nice to pick up that new set of downs right now. They'll throw here. Nick Bosa gets through for the sack. The rhythm on 3rd down, putting some extra men back there in the secondary. Looking to throw on 3rd and long. Pressure gets to him again. Folding him up like a couple of lawn chairs. One time for the man they call Tank. Tank. So it's 4th and shoot. A lot. It's 4th down. Here's Marcus Allen. Come on, y'all. Need to move the ball the other way.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
It's tug of war, but with a twist. After both teams want to play, the field gets smaller. Be the first to score, and it's over. Remember, if you start a play in your own end zone, you need to get that ball out of there, or the other team gets a safety. Now they run to the left side. Rhythm forces the incompletion. They'll throw from the 50. Throwing over the middle. but it's incomplete.
We play to win. Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw it. And he comes back with one. Complete. Here's Marcus Allen, and they get him behind the line of scrimmage for the loss. Y'all both got it down earlier. Now let's see who really wants to win. Tug of war. Drops back to throw it. Quick throw. And he'll take it in. Touchdown Rhythm. The Rhythm drops a killer beatdown.
Time to bring the bass back. Sir, I'm going big like a lineman.
Come on now, let's go.
Drop that atomic bomb.
Pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in.
Let's go. The Rhythm. Record breakers.
Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they.
You got through that first round, and it's time to double down. It's Superstar KO, round 2. But you've been here before, so you know what to do. First and 10, 75 yards to glory. Superstar KO time, baby. Here's Wilson. Moving to his right. Nick Bosa gets through for the sack. Well, now, that last play didn't go your way. Try not making this harder on yourself than you have to. Going for the home run. Tries to rifle the pass. It is picked off. Oski. Pass is. Score on this drive, and you can take your fancy ball home as a winner. Mahomes looks to pass on first down. Throws to the right, complete. And there is Stephon Gilmore to bring him down. Next up, record breakers looking to break those zeros on the scoreboard. Now Mahomes on first down. He's going to air it out. Caught. And there is Stephon Gilmore to bring him down. Coach Gruden's going to get real mad if you guys can't keep the drive going past here. Mahomes looks to pass on first down. Rose left. The Potomac bomb Mahomes is dropping downfield. That first drive play calling was out of whack. Second drive coming up. From the red zone now, Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and that's complete. And he'll get this close to the 10. Goes forward for 8. A couple yards short of the first down. First down. Going to the ground. They take him down around the 8. They're within striking distance now. Gotta make it pay off. Mahomes making it happen from the gun. Ah, what a catch. And that's going to be Earl Thomas on the tackle. Second down, Mahomes. And he'll take it in. Touchdown rhythm. Give it up for the rhythm. Stepping into the third round.
Up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me?
Randy Moss. Get on a winning streak with the freak. Let's go, the rhythm mirror match.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle.
Time for round number 3, and the stakes have never been higher. Dig down deep inside and bring out that fire. Score on this drive, and the pressure's on them. Now Mahomes on first down. Going down the middle, it's complete. Moving and grooving for some hard yardage. You feeling the rhythm? The groove is back, so drop the needle. Let's see how you do. Here's Mahomes. Rolling to his left. Mahomes alone. You know what? I'm just going to sit back and let you do your thing. Mahomes looks to pass on first down. Quick hitter is complete. Ramsey there for the tackle. Ended up being a 6-yard gain. Keep that momentum going. Mahomes going on second down. Firing quickly, and that's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. The rhythm on third down, putting some extra men back there in the secondary. Throwing on third down, Mahomes. Throwing right, and that's complete. Woo! They finally got him after a big gain on the play. Now Mahomes on first down. Now that's a touchdown. Even the rhythm passing groove is hard to stop. Got me dancing in my DJ booth. John Gruden's got the play dialed in for 2. Let's see what they do. Looking to maybe throw it here. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. 6 plus 2, and you go home on top. They start with the run, and Nick Bosa in on the stop. Just a short gain there. You got 1 yard. You playing hopscotch or what? Cunningham throwing on second down. DeMarcus be marking this quarterback up with a sack. One time for the man they call Tank. Tank. The Rhythm on third down, putting some extra men back there in the secondary. On third and long, it's Cunningham. He's taking off. Will he get there? You got one more chance. You're in the... Fourth and short. The Rhythm going to the egg. Rolling right. And caught. It's pulled in by Rice. Gotta start finding some of that rhythm right about now if you don't want to get beat.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Switch. Switch.
Going with the run. And that's down at the 3. No gain. Second down and still looking to pick up some yards.
Watch that screen. Watch that screen. Safety screaming. Check, 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 check.
On second down, here's Cunningham. Now that's a touchdown. Even the Rhythm passing groove is hard to stop. Got me dancing in my DJ booth. Big conversion attempt here as the Rhythm are ready to get you. It appears they're going to throw for it. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. They're up by 2. Rhythm just not feeling it this third round, but they'll be back. Coach Gruden and the Rhythm.
Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn it out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes.
The Rhythm. They're gonna get you. Madden 17 cover athlete, Rob Gronkowski.
So suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Gon' jump off the line and see the flight of field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead, easy to get rich or dead trying. This ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze, I won't, I can't lose, but the rest
KO fans, do you feel the beat? Well, feel the rhythm as they take the field.
I might just blow my wheel, I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them
Coach John Gruden. Quarterbacks got to act quick with the markets coming. All right, class, it's time for Newton's Laws of Motion.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want.
Thomas locks down a receiver tighter than a bank vault.
I will not crash, honey, yard dash, honey, yard dash.
Let's go, Rhythm versus Backyard Heroes.
Honey, yard dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damagers. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the...
Aha! You made it! Welcome to Superstar KO. In this mode, man, we laying tracks and talking smack. So if you ready, let's get it started. Your ball, one drive. Superstar, you are live. You're supposed to be on the other side of the ball, bruh.
Let's go, let's do it.
Backyard Heroes, time to leave the yard and hit the field. Back to pass, running from the goal with Cook. And met at the line. But that'll be the end of it. No gain. It's deja vu. You gotta try something else. Sliding through tackles. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. First carry for Dalvin Cook. And they end up with a loss on the play. Lost a yard on that first down play. Don't want to start moving backwards in Superstar KO. This time they'll throw it. They'll throw here. Quick throw. Nice catch. Got room. And they'll tackle him way downfield. Defense needs to tighten it up. This time, they'll throw it. Wide open to Clark. Complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Y'all are halfway across the lawn. Go on and be heroic. 1st and 10. He'll throw it. And the first hookup with his wide receiver, Keenan Allen. Someone knows how to move the ball in Superstar KO. pass on 1st and 10. First down. Going to the ground. All right, you got 5 on it. You concentrating on picking up that first down. On the draw, it's Cook. And he's gonna be brought down. The rhythm on 3rd down, putting some extra men back there in the secondary. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Cook. And the short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Oh, man, 4th down. What are you gonna do? You're in the back to pass. Throwing left side. He's got Cook. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. This is Cook, and he'll take it in for a Heroes touchdown. Backyard Heroes set. 2 points are on the menu. They'll try and throw for it. Now he'll get in the end zone. That gives them an 8-point lead. Superstars have setbacks, but they never give up. Go put up 8 of your own. On 1st down, Newton rolls left. Now Newton throwing on 2nd down. Quick hitter is complete. Newton up top on 3rd and short. Rolling to his left. Into a double team. And it's intercepted.